So I'm heading for a launch, the launch of the new Toyota Avalon. And I've been picked up for the launch. That's great. And it's almost like, a chauffeur-driven service here. Let's ask the person who came to pick me up, who's been driving this car for so long. This is Mohan. He was supposed to be the driver. I've abducted it to the car.
You stole the car from him.
Yeah, I stole the car from him.
I'm hostage now.
So, how do you like the new Avalon? Have you driven an Avalon before?
I've driven the Avalon for so long now. This is an amazing car. It has the interiors, as you can see. It's something else.
Right. Yeah.
The screen is a 9-inch screen.
I mean, I think this kind of expected because the Camry Grand was amazing. So the Avalon couldn't be any less. So now, of course, it'll take a longer drive, a longer test to know the pros and cons, completely. But first impression, good job, Toyota. So now I'm inside the Avalon house. So what we reviewers do is you test the cars, you experience the cars and then write about it. Now Toyota, what they've done here is they've given the cars to feel and experience to artists and craftsmen and come up with their own story or their own metaphor. This is Stefano.
Hi everybody.
He's an artist and he works with leather, metal and all that. And you can see actually the headlights of Avalon, the grille of Avalon, all being reflected in the kind of artifices that he's created. I'll just show you.
The front, the grille,
Yeah.
was really strong. When I saw, I was wow. What is this? Was because there are a lot of presence, a lot of power, but also it's delicate. It's not too much aggressive. So it's a they find really balance, I think.
In fact, he created an artifice which is like a wave, but then he made sure that it's like a wave, a slow-moving wave, rather than a rough one. Look at that! Look at that! Here, Naresh, he works with leather. He's a craftsman, a master craftsman who works with leather. And let's see what Avalon inspired him to do.
The first thing that I saw on the exterior of the car that caught my eye was the grille.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to bring in the grille.
That's the face of the car,
of course.
face
of the car. The grille somehow into the design, and also the interior that spoke to me was the material they used, the colors, and also how they used stitching, not only as pure function, but also for aesthetics. So I've chosen to use camel leather because since the launch is in the UAE, so why not go with something
local and something indigenous. Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. And let's see what he's created.
The texture is the closest to the interior of the car.
Right.
And also I got the curve on the inside.
Right.
Tailored to look like inspired by the Avalon grills. The red stitching is to represent Toyota's colors. So red without screaming the brand. So if it's closed, no matter what color you choose, you always know where you got it.
A little subtle touch, and but it's signature touch. So the next artist we're going to meet works with fabric and cuts and curves, pretty much like a car design, the Avalon design. So let's find out how the cuts and curves of Avalon inspired Anthony and what has he come up with.
As we're here for the launch of Toyota Avalon, I wanted to keep it completely focused on the car itself. As the vehicle has a very pronounced grille, I wanted to focus on other features of the vehicle. So if you look here at this diagram, you can see the rear light, you can see the front light, the side grille, and the rear brake lights. And what we did with all those components, we put them together and created this kaleidoscopic image here. We have the rear brake light here.
The brake lights are here.
We have the headlight here. The headlights there. And we have the alloy piece here.
All cleverly knitted together to create this masterful design.